Hello everyone, this is Forsaken. In this game, there are survivors and killers. And today I thought, why don't I rank all of these guys from worst to best? Which I'm going to be doing today, yay! And I do have all of these guys, including some extras from a game pass called VIP. But some of them I actually haven't played, like Noob and Chance, but I've played them in some other games, like rip-off games. So, that should be fine. Alright, I have the tier list. I don't know if you guys can see it. See this? I don't know. This might not be embarrassing for them. First is Slasher. I have done my research. He is the fastest alongside Cool Kid. So, that's cool. As you can see, he's quite fast. He has his M1, which is just kind of your casual M1. He has Behead, which is kind of a gamble. You can either go like, not move at all, or you can lunge really hard. Then we have Gashing Wound, which, I think I can use on the robot, but, okay, it doesn't work. It's basically a series of attacks that would do lots of damage. Okay, I have to use it on Big Cheese guy. Okay, so it doesn't work on anyone, but trust me, it's just a thing that does a lot of damage. Next, we have Raging Pace. This makes it so I can't sprint. I cannot be like stunned or anything by survivors. My stamina. Okay, if I get out of it. If I drain my stamina... Oh, I can't because there's no survivors. It puts me in this state, which makes it so I'm faster than a walking survivor. And, my stamina does go up until I hit 110, which is when it goes down to 70. But what this move does pretty much is just buffs all your other moves. Oh, it ran out. Slash is now this. It does more damage, I think, like 5 more. The head is now this. Much more of a bigger lunge and does more damage. Raging Pace is now this. Which it doesn't move you at all like normal Raging Pace. No. Just a Raging Pace? I don't know. But it doesn't move you at all like normal Gashing Wound, but it does 70 damage. That's a lot of damage. I think he goes in B. He's like your average killer. Next is this guy, Cool Kid. Cool Kid is the same speed as Slasher. Pretty sure anyway. His punch does more damage, I think. That has a longer cooldown.
Playtime's almost over!
And he talks a lot actually. So yeah, he has the M1, like Slashers, but like stronger but slower. I'm pretty sure. He has Corrupt Nature, which can not only pierce, which I'll use on these two, but it slows the person it hits down and does like a bit of damage. Oops. Are you meant to be... I have not played that much of Cool Kid, even though I have and now he's singing. I don't know what's going on. But, yeah. Anyways, here's his charge / mobility move. It's Warp Speed Override. Usually that would fling the survivor and do lots of damage and give them burning for 8 seconds, I think, which can kill them. And now we have Pizza Delivery, which summons 2 delivery minions. Usually they go for the closest survivor. They have kind of disappeared. Also, they also apply burning and do a bit of damage. But I didn't mention Raging Pace on Slasher does do highlights. Cool Kid, stop singing, please. Honestly, I don't think he's that good. He does lots of damage, but he's kind of like... I think he's a C. And here he is, the man, the legend, the ultimate up here, Shondo. Slasher was all melee. Cool Kid was like, did the mixture. This guy, he's a trapper, which is quite cool. One of his passes are unstoppable, and I mean, whenever he's using Corrupt Energy or 404 Error and gets stunned using them, he will scream and get speed 1 for a bit. Also, this is his other one, it just adds a trail of corruption behind him that if a survivor walks in, they get corruption fast, because it's, as you can see, it does lots more damage. Like lots, it does the most damage for an M1 in the game, I think. But the impromptu has a really long wind up, so guest mains can easily parry against this. Next we have Corrupt Energy, which, as you can see, not only went really far, but it hit these two and someone up there. Which usually they would be flying outside of the spikes, but this guy's just kind of there. Oh. Also, that cooldown's really short for some reason. I don't know why. Yeah, it's pretty much used to just trap the survivor off. Also, you can do some cool tech with it like this. So that's cool. There's a speed. Whee! Oh. Next up is Digital Footprint, which I can become free of, and in game these should only be particles, but I'm from those, so I can see it like this. Basically what it does is, if a survivor walks in it, I'm pretty sure it gets slowness and corruption or something like that, and it gives me speed 1 for 10 seconds, and they get highlighted, so I can either keep going for my target and kill them for my speed, or swap to them since they'll already be slowed. Ow, that hurt, gotta keep going, ow, that hurt, gotta keep going, ow, that hurt, and I've killed them. Boom. Yeah, that's quite cool. I like to move outside, those things are so loud. But next move is Forward Forever. This is a simply highlighting move. Use it, and boom. It would highlight survivors, but there's no survivors there. So yeah, also, if you get hit during that, it's a very sneaky move. Nothing really happens during it other than the fact that you're slowed down for a bit. But yeah, you can hit them and hit you. Oh, if I can... wait a minute. Oh wow. Not professional, buddy. Basically, if they not body. Whatever. He's very good if you know how to use him. I'll say that. I'll put him in A. He is very good. Next up, it's the ancient guy Nolly. I honestly love this guy. I'm maining him for now. I'm gonna get either Malcolm 4, which I have Malcolm 2 right now, or the admin skin. But yeah, this guy's skin's really cool. He has narrator and admin and like Malcolm 4, but I'm not gonna like count those to his score. First M1, it's kind of like it's honestly like quite a decent M1. It's got the most linger, which is quite good. Most importantly, it's like the cooldown's not too long, the wind's up not too long, the damage isn't too bad. It's quite good. Also, there's Void Rush, which does this. Usually it would knock them back a bit, and it would let my Void Rush charge back up so I can go in for a second one. Which, by the way, how it works is I Void Rush them, they get afflicted with Hallucination 2, so then if I go in for them again, it will do a Void Slam, which does a bit more damage and ends the Void Rush chain. Or if they have it already, I can just do it instantly. Or I can just continue the chain by hitting them, hitting someone else, and just keep doing that. I actually got the achievement Happy Feet for doing that 5 times. Yeah, we also got Nova, which does this. Bit of damage on impact, and has that explosion radius. If you're in it, you get pulled into the center. It's very good for keeping faces. And this last move I can't use right now, because I'm in the lobby. This is what it does. I go into this like little animation, and I can choose what generator on the map. Oh. What was that? Anyways, I can choose what generator on the map I want to teleport to. So take like one of these 3 or 4. I cannot go to like ones that are close to me. And also get aura highlights. That's quite cool. And now the passes on this guy. He has hallucinations, which if you do one of his fake generators, which I'll mention soon, or you get like hit with Void Rush, get his hallucinations. Or if he uses Observant, you get you get hallucination when he uses Observant, or just aura highlights. I don't know. Anyways, Prankster, I'm pretty sure is what it's called. It means Nolly automatically found some fake generators around the map. Also, hallucinations can like be a scale of things. If you have a support on your team, like Jutica or Elliot, it will throw a fake Elliot beater that will aura highlight you, or it will throw a Jutica beam that if you look where it's coming from, Nolly's face will jump scare you and blur your vision. Also, it can mess up the timer. So that could be a couple times. Overall, I love this guy. He is like probably the best. Like I don't want to get any hate, but like he is quite a good overall. People that can meet will use him. I know that. Alright, to the thing that I don't know if you can see. I feel like I'm gonna have to put this guy in S. He is so good. Next we got this guy. 1x, 1x1, or 1x, like I like to call him. He is completely ranged, other than his M1. But yeah, basically what he does, I'm pretty sure the slowest killer. He's very slow. His M1 does quite a lot of damage, not as much as John Doe, but quite a lot. He has some abilities, okay. I'm not sure about his passive though. I don't think I've seen any, but I'm pretty sure he has some. First we got Massive Protection, which has a really long wind up, and it's a bit hard to dodge with how wide it is. Let me turn off cooldowns for this guy. So yeah, as you can see, has Pierce as well. It applies a bunch of stuff, like you can't see your stamina unless you have like really good vision or something. And actually have Entanglement. The reason why that move is good is because it doesn't do too much damage on like Massive Protection, which also applies poison, which damages them, kill them, but it's like corrupt. This move actually pulls them towards me and puts a bunch of pop-ups on the screen, which until those are gone, they cannot get rid of. I remember they significantly nerfed him because a while back ago he had to like his blocks were way bigger, and Entanglement you had to like click the pop-ups to get rid of them. Anyways, next is Unstable Eye, which blurs you but gives you speed 2 for like a bit. Speed 2 or speed 2? Speed 2. Gives you that for a bit. Pretty cool. Also does aura highlights. Next we have Rejuvenate the Rotten, which before you spawn the back as your minions, which in chase can be really annoying if someone runs into them because they do like poison and a bit of damage. Overall, I think if he's like Thundo, he could be good if you know how to use him, so I'll put him in A. Now this is Guest 666, or Sixer for short, and this person has really mixed opinions, but in my opinion, I absolutely love Scylla. It's probably my favourite, and I plan to main them once I'm done with Nolly. It has Carbon Slash, which slashes, as you can see. We have, I can't use it unfortunately because I don't have any supplies with it. Basically what it would have done is Eviscerate, which if you hold Carving Slash, it would lunge you forward and bite down, and if they got hit with it, they would get in Hemorrhage. Which Hemorrhage is a thing that that like slowly blocks off your health unless you use a medkit. So that's cool. And its passives are because the only passive is that she negates like 25%, like 0.25 whatever it was, of stuns and debuffs. So that's cool. Like a tank. Anyways, then we got this move, Demonic Pursuit. Unfortunately, it does not work on NPCs, but it does work on survivors. What it does is it lunges you forward and does like a slash sort of like thing. That's why I love this character so much, is because when using Demonic Pursuit, see the survivors up there where I can't get them unless I get the stamina disadvantage. I can just yeah, you can aim this stuff. And if you spam it with no cooldowns, you get the hitbox of Doom. I'm not going to do it because it's loud. This is Infernal Cry, which does that. It gives them blindness and aura highlights. Nice. Next is Blood Rush, which You guessed it, is a aura highlighting move. Here's something cool though. When I have 200 blood, which I get from like hitting survivors of certain stuff. Okay, I think it's from anything, yeah. When I get 200 blood, I can use Blood Hunt, which is replaced for Blood Rush. And when you use it, you can't use Blood Rush in it, but it gives a timer where the timer, like the actual timer, doesn't move, which is really good. And all of my moves are buffed. So that's cool. But also, it adds 50 to your blood bar thing, so you have to get 50 more if you want to use it again. But in that, Infernal Cry does damage, which is honestly quite good. I don't want any hate either, you know. I'm going to put them in A. Next is Nosferatu, which this one's quite complicated. Also, they gave him a little mouth. That's very cute. Also, I did a video on this guy. Go check it out. It's quite funny. But this guy is a bit difficult to do because he has so many moves. First, we got his M1. Actually, quite a decent one. Not too bad. Then we got Bloodhook. If that was a survivor, they would have put us into a mini game. We have to click WASD in the order it goes in, and whoever does it faster, it will pull them into Nos, and if the survivor does it fast enough, it will get them off the Bloodhook. And if you actually pull them in, it does quite a lot of damage. Next we got Cataclysm, which yeah, it puts you into like a really fast state where you can put line down, which anyone in that radius will, or in the explosion radius around it, will get hit. It leaves this blood trail that gives them slowness and bleeding, I'm pretty sure. That disappeared. But yeah, it does quite decent damage, and if you hit 3 survivors with it, you get the achievement Bloodbath. That's quite a funny DD reference. Now you have Hunter's Feast. Which, by the way, if this was a survivor, it would have either given them a thing that makes it so they can't hear my pacing, I'm pretty sure, or just made me invisible, like barely visible. And when I'm in that invisible state, my slash does like 15% more damage. So it really is quite OP. But anyways, now we have Ascension, which is honestly his most unique move. It does disappear. I am now, which if I click T again for dismount, it puts me back as Nosferatu, but there's just no cooldown, so it did that. If you hit someone, it would have bitten down and thrown them if it was a survivor, which does quite good damage. Yeah, honestly, pretty stealthy. He's also levitates like Juthikar. No, most OP passive in the game. I'm gonna have to put this dude on B though. He's like Slashers level, not too good. Not as good as like Jondo 1X, Nolly, and all that. But also not as bad as Cool Kid. So, anyways, guys, so that was my personal rating on the Killers in Forsaken. If this video does good, then I'll do a Survivors one. So make sure to like and subscribe for that. Comment if you think that, comment if you think one of my opinions wasn't right. But yeah, please don't hate. This is all my opinion. I am fine if you guys think otherwise. And to be honest, I haven't been playing for too long. Anyways, see you guys in the next video. Bye!